slow cooked honey garlic chicken in the Ninja Speedi. I know that's a little ironic because in our Speedi we're going to cook slow. And this is so simple, so easy to do. I want to show you how to just very quickly make a meal. Set it up in the morning before you head off to work. When you get home, just with a few more minutes of preparation, you're ready to eat. Let's get moving. To your Ninja Speedi pot, add as many boneless, skinless chicken thighs as you want. I'm going to go with 4. Now these will get shredded later on after they cook down, so you can just judge how many you're going to need. So I figure 1 to 1.5 thigh per person. Got a couple people to feed. If you want to throw in about 4 to 6 to 7, it'll work. All right, now we're going to mix up some stuff in a bowl. This is a piece of fresh ginger. I've tried it with a few other ways, and there's nothing better than the fresh. So you're going to want to cube that up, shred it up. We're really just trying to get the flavor into the pot. And as you know, with fresh garlic, with fresh ginger, a little goes a long way. So we're just going to break this up into a couple small chunks, throw it right over in our bowl, and we'll strain that out later if we need to. Sometimes it'll break down over a long, slow cook. Zoom you in a little bit there. You're going to need about 3/4 cup of honey. I'm not going to be measuring. I'm just going to be pouring. And that's also dependent on how many chicken thighs you really got in there. Love me some honey. All right, you're going to need some soy. So around 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup of soy. Again, I don't want to give you exactly how much because this is all dependent on taste. Soy can have a very overpowering flavor, so just be careful with that. You're going to need some ginger. I've got some minced ginger here from a can. It works very nicely. A fair amount in there. All right, next hoisin if you have it. If you don't, grab you a little bit of teriyaki. It's got a similar flavor. Just putting a little drizzle in there. Combine. Get it mixed pretty good. Gotta get that honey to just kind of mix up with everything else. Once you get that nice and combined, add yourself a little bit of the olive oil, about a tablespoon or so. It's just going to help everything stick to the chicken. Again, mix. Now I went a little light on the soy, so we probably will have to add a little bit of water to this mixture. But let's go ahead and get it into the Speedi pot now with the chicken. And obviously we want to cover up the chicken. All right, we're definitely going to be adding some water to this. And that was a cup of water. And we are going to put this on slow cook for 6 to 7 hours. We'll come in every couple hours. We'll roll the chicken around, make sure we got enough liquid. We can always add a little more to it. And that's it. It's super simple. And there's a little bit of prep at the end, but that's pretty much it. All right, we are back into our Speedi. Drop her down to slow cook. We got a low, a buffet, and a high. Now buffet would be like super low. So we're gonna start her off on low. 6 hours is the time. We're gonna go ahead and crank that up to about 8 hours. And that's it. When we get back in about 5 or 6 hours, we're going to remove the chicken. We're going to shred it. We're going to add a few things back, some cornstarch and stuff like that to thicken everything up. And we'll make a little rice in a rice maker, or maybe over in the foodie. And that will be that. This is so simple, so easy, and so delicious. You're going to love it. We're about 4 hours in now on the slow cook. I have rolled these one time now. Wow, if you could smell that, you would be pretty impressed. We're going to roll them again. And they're definitely cooking. We got some shrinkage going on here. And look at that tiny little thing. That was huge when I put it in. So that just tells me they're cooking up nicely. And we got a few more hours to go. Man, the smell is amazing. We've got a few more hours to go on this, then we're going to pull them out. We're going to shred them, get them back in there, and thicken that sauce up, pour it over top of some rice. Man, this is going to be some kind of good. After 5 or 6 hours, your chicken's going to be super, super tender. Just go ahead and take it out of the pot, and we're just going to break it down into small bite-sized pieces. It should pretty much fall apart on you like that. Gonna need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch now. So you're gonna want very little water. So I would go a little bit of a paste and then a slightly thinner than that. And now we want to get our sauce from the Speedi pot on sear sauté. We're going to start to bring the temperature up, add in the cornstarch, get it thick, put our chicken back in, and we'll be just about finished. So if everything went to plan, there should be lots of little chicken chunks in there. Go ahead and switch yourself over to sear sauté. Oops. Sear sauté. And choose high 4. We want to get this up. I always hit the camera. We want to get this up to a boil pretty quick. All right. It only takes a minute or two to get it to a simmer. Let's get that cornstarch mixture down in there. Slowly stir around. So it's already thickening up pretty quick. Turn it into a glaze right before our eyes. Beautiful. All right, let's get that chicken back in. Go ahead and kill the heat. Give it a good stir. And that did exactly what it was supposed to do. Just stick and coat right to the chicken. Oh, that's about perfect, guys. It's just about perfect. Now, if you need to get that, if you want a little more juice, a little more liquid, you can obviously just add a little water to it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the pot right now because I don't want it to cook any further. That's what we got right now. I think I'll add a touch of water to it to thin it out a little, and then we'll be ready to serve. Well, there we have it. Fresh from the Ninja Speedi. Slow cooked honey garlic chicken. Served over some jasmine rice that I cooked up in another device. Came out just perfect. The chicken just basically shredded itself. It is so tender, so juicy, and hopefully very tasty. Just goes right through. Let's give it a try. The best part. Here we go. Melts in your mouth. So good. I got lucky. I got a little piece of that ginger on that one. Love ginger. Love fresh ginger. Anyway, that is fantastic. Super easy. Throw it all in the pot. Wait 5 or 6 hours on slow cook on that Speedi. shred or chop up the chicken, throw it all back in, a little cornstarch, mix it up, serve it on something, rice, pasta, anything like that. And you got yourself an excellent dinner, excellent meal. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. Please hit the like button, the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done it. And we'll see you real soon on the next Ninja Foodie or Speedy video.